Howdy Doody, and welcome back to the channel. And don't know whether you can hear me or not, but for the second time on this little channel so far, we've come to here. Probably recognise this from last time. This is Skelwith Force. Just turn you around a bit. We are looking up there towards the bridge, and that's looking down this way. Just a bit of a stop off is this. I am making my way up to Blea Tarn again for sunset, but I don't think that's going to happen or not. It's very hazy and a bit of low cloud today. But yeah, I'm going to make my way over down this side anyway. I'll probably get a shot here. Then we are going to nip onto this is River Brathay, but we're going to nip on further up to River Brathay and see if we get some reflection shots. So we'll see you in a bit. Nice. Quickly did a bit of B-roll there for you. I'll put that photo up now. It is quite a big flow compared to last time. But yeah, a big family turned up, so I won't going to stay there too long. Everyone's got to enjoy it, so I have done that shot before. I just thought I'd stop on the way up where we've parked the car. But yeah, now slowly heading on to Elterwater now. Hopefully, with the lack of wind, might get some tree reflections before we head up to Blea Tarn for sunset. Hopefully all this low-lying mist, or saying mist, I think it's just low-lying cloud, all that might disappear by the time we get up to Blea Tarn. But yeah, when we get down to Elterwater, I'll put you back on. Right, we made it down to Elterwater Common now. Just turn you around. Langdale's up there, all covered in this low-lying mist. So, hoping that'll clear off later on for sunset. But yeah, at the minute, look, we get some nice reflections. Nice old tree down here, look. I might get down there and see what I can do with that, but yeah. Right, I think I'm going to set up for a shot here. I've just seen a nice pine tree there reflecting. So I'll get set up, I'll see if it works. Just got set up with this shot now. Got in portrait orientation. I've got the blinkies on. But yeah, it looks to have a nice slow flow up the river today. So just got that pine tree there, like I said earlier, just reflected in the water. Hopefully I'll take another shot now, just be on the safe side. I've got the polarizer on, but I've got it on the lens, let's say, but I've got it on as such. But I want that reflection in the river, so we'll make us way further down. As it goes around there, there's some more trees further down. And it is warm today, it's about 20 odd degrees, very muggy. So yeah, we'll go further down and see what else we can get. And as we do that, I'll bob this image on for you now. As I was packing up to carry on walking on, I've seen this little scene. A couple of old logs there, old branches in the thing, but leading to that tree again, reflecting. So I've just quickly taken an image of that before we go any further. I've literally moved about 10 foot and that was it. So yeah, I'll bob this one on for you and we'll definitely make his way down this time. Just walking down this path now on Elterwater Common. Just come across this nice little scene here. Bit of a woodland scene. So I've got these little trees, touch of bluebells as well with that gateway over that overhanging tree. I'll show you back at camera. Bit of sky in this, but I'll be probably cropping the sky out when I get that back. Probably be a 16:9 image. But yeah, nice little pleasing image of this. If this mist had dropped a bit, it could be a really nice image, but you got to get what you can, haven't you, when you're out and about. So yeah, I'll pop this one up for you now. I think I've come to one of the classic scenes at Elterwater now. These trees just over here, you can see that they're just about reflecting. These are slight breeze, so I'll show you back at camera again. Don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, I've got this big bunch of trees on the left hand side with the River Brathay just leading around to the right and then back in to the other side. The sheep are just coming now. So I'm just waiting for this wind to die down. I've got some reeds at the bottom as well. We'll see how that goes on. But yeah, very pleasing scene. And just wait for this little breeze to drop and then we'll take the shot. If it comes out, I'll bob it on next for you. Right, just working further on now. There's a slight breeze, but I've just spotted a few lily pads here. So when I get there, I'll show you. Might have to wait for this breeze to die down. But yeah, just a nice couple of lily pads here, look. So if that breeze dies down, I'll try and get a shot with these in as well. So yeah, this could make a nice image. I did get one. Well, I think it was last year, over in the far side with the lily pads when I brought my daughter up here. And my mum came for the day, so yeah, I'll have a wander down and try and work this. If I can get it to work, then I'll bob it back on. I'll show you what I'm doing with it. Right, I'm actually set up with it now. I'll just bear with me. Just spin you around a bit. This is the scene I'm looking at now. I've got the polarides on turned on quite a bit, just so I can cut the glare out around these lily pads here. But the composition I've got is I've got the trees. I was going to quickly take this now while then the sheep are going past. Composition I've got is this bank of trees on the left hand third. There's a gap over there on the right hand third, and these lily pads as well at the bottom right hand third. So yeah, I think it works. So let's take another one out with these sheep coming, and what I'll probably do is jump onto this side of the bank at this side here as well. I'll probably shoot one going that way as well, just while that little breeze has dropped. So we're starting to get some nice reflections now. I don't know whether this is picking up or not, but yeah. Turn you around a bit, there you can see. That's the bank of trees we are now. So yeah, some good reflections coming on. So hoping that breeze might drop, and as we got a Blea Tarn later on, that might drop okay. So yeah, I'll bob these on for you now. I've just bobbed you back on again now. I've come onto a bit of a boggy part, but found some more lily pads. So this time we're looking down the river. Let's take another one now while that breeze has dropped. I am bracketing as well. The light keeps coming and going. But yeah, just these lily pads here. I've got the polarizer on again, just to cut the glare off around the lily pads. And I think this sort of leads you around nicely, does this. I might try and get a little bit higher. Might have to put the tripod up a little bit more. But yeah, that sky looks to be breaking up as well. So hopefully that sunset could be on. So yeah, we'll see how we go with this one, and I'll bob this one up. Right, I've got another one for you now. Not exactly a reflection shot. As you can see, around this corner, you get a great view of the Langdales, but there's just the ripples now. So I'll show you what I'm on with at a minute. These rocks, what are just here, I've sort of cropped into them. I don't know whether you can see that on the back or not, but just sort of cropped into them for a bit of foreground. They just about lead you into it. And a view of the Langdales, even though they are quite misty. I'm just going to take another one now while that light's starting to break. Even though they are quite misty, I think it might break up. Obviously Blea Tarn's just over the other side of that fell there. It looks onto the Langdales, so fingers crossed, if it carries on breaking like this, we might be alright for that sunset later. But yeah, a bit of a long exposure one for you now. So yeah, I'll bob that one up for you. Wow, perseverance pays off. Let me just turn you around. The wind has suddenly dropped. Look at that. So yeah, I'm just firing shots off now. I was in the middle of a long exposure. Let me just take that one off. So yeah, it has just dropped. The sky's breaking up. So yeah, the reflections are starting to happen. I'm in landscape at the minute. I'm going to do a portrait shot, get these rocks in a bit of a foreground, but I just don't want to cut into that reflection. So I'll set that up now, and I'll bob them up for you. Right, heading off back to the car now. I can't believe that wind has just dropped like that. I did panic a bit and snapped off a few. I have tried to do a quick pano, so hopefully that'll come off. But yeah, the River Brathay now, with no wind, is just opening up delights. Coming down this corner, spinning around now, where we were before, looking up at them trees, it is just like glass. So yeah, I'll probably take a few more around here on my way back. Whatever I get, I'll put up at the end of this bit now, and we'll make us way up to Blea Tarn, and hopefully it's like this. Yeah, finally, if it is like this, I've got that reflection shot. So yeah, I'll put these up now. I'll see you at Blea Tarn. Well, we've made it to Blea Tarn. It is starting to dehaze a little bit, but it sounds like there's a bloody party up in the woods. There must be 20 or 30 people in these woods over here. Bloody barbecues going, tents. I used to hope they take all the shit home with them. So, yeah, it's not like a mill pond yet. Whether it will do or not, I don't know, but we'll make us down to edge and we'll see what happens for sunset. I've just come down the back of Blea Tarn for the time being. Get away from them numpties that are having a party and lighting fires and whatnot. There's another party as well as we came through the gate, but there were two lasses with them telling them what's what, clean your shit up and all that, so yeah. So we'll see what happens anyway, but for the time being, we have come around the back of Blea Tarn. This is what we're shooting at the moment. This little cascade leading up through the tree, through the fence, up to the other side. It's currently at 1/5 of a second, just to try and keep a bit of texture in that water. So yeah, I'll start for sunset at Blea Tarn. So I'll just take this and I'll bob it up for you. And we'll see what that's like. Also further down, must be a few more cascades. A lot more water than last time I were here, so we might take a look at that waterfall from last time and see what's coming over there. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. I've just got down here now, that other little image light I showed you. Got this on the back of the camera. So what I have got is this little tree just arcing over the top. The waterfall coming down this side. It is swirling a touch. So 1.6 seconds is this. I don't want to blow too much of that water out. But yeah, but as you can see where, oh, let me slower this a minute. See where I'm standing. I'm perched just here. Hey up, my foot's going in already. Right down on that back there. So yeah, so I'll get this one up for you, and we'll make his way a bit further down to that little waterfall there, and we'll see what we get from there. Made it down to the waterfalls now. Bit better than what it was last time. Last time it was just a little trickle, but now you've got it coming in from both sides. You've got a nice little chunk of wood there coming up, so I'll get set up here. Might even try and get down at the bottom, but I don't know. I think I'll get set up here where I am. Try and take that image now. I'll come back to you when I'm set up. Right, set up on now for you. I've got all the lot in at the moment. This fall coming down, them leading up, but that's on the camera at the moment. So I've got the polarising filter on. So, but yeah, coming out quite nice, quite well balanced with the falls either side. Just going to take another one now. It's coming out about 1.3 seconds. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to move round a touch and just get that log you see just down there. Going to get that log down there, just leading your way up. I'll take a couple of images of where that leads you up to the top, and I'll probably get the trees in as well. You'll probably just see it there behind my shoulder. So yeah, I'll do them now and bob them on for you. Just getting ready to move. I've actually come down a bit further and just shooting through there. Zoomed right in, I'll show you what's on the back of the camera. It's on the back of the camera at a minute. So yeah, I'm liking that. Bit of a longer shutter speed, 1.3 seconds. I'll probably keep it in colour as well, because them greens just sort of frame the edge of it. So yeah, that's looking quite nice, is that down there. So I'll just take another one now. But yeah, that's looking quite good, is that? So yeah, I'll just show you this round here. That's the falls. Bit more water than last time, but I gather after a lot of heavy rain, this could be really good round here. So yeah, I'll bob that one on now for you. I'm just making my way back up to Blea Tarn now. I did take another image of that waterfall down there. I climbed a bit lower down to get rid of the green from the left hand side. So I just thought, I want a black and white one. So I went down, got a bit further, just to get a black and white shot of that, ignoring the green. But it was a bloody climb and a half to get back up there, I tell you. Just turning around while we're here. There's a blanket of something coming over, but I think I'll be putting the long lens on in a minute and get some of that light just catching them fells up there, look. So yeah, I'll put you back on anyway when we get to the top and back to Blea Tarn. Right, we're back up at Blea Tarn now, and the ripples have just gone. You can have a look at this. We've got a mirror light reflection going on at the moment. That's only happened, it lasts 2 or 3 minutes. So it's been a bit frantic now. Lined up with a classic composition, just a bit higher than what I was earlier, just to try and separate these rocks at the bottom, just from the reflection. So I'm bracketing as well, so it is getting quite dark. But yeah, it has turned out what we wanted. The sky's not over brilliant, but there's a bit of colour going on, as you can see there. Probably go around the other side now and try and get it with the couple of rocks leading you in as well. So I'll speak to you when we get back around there. We're just coming down the other side now. There's a few ripples at this side, but still getting a perfect reflection. Colour is starting to go up, and as you can hear, it seems to be party time in the woods going on as well. So yeah, I'll try and get a few from around here now. It is a bit boggy and squelchy. So yeah, make my way down to this edge, and we'll get set up. Back around this side now. I've actually got it in portrait version. These rocks just leading you in, and that's the view at the minute. The sky is starting to light up, and it is just going like a mill pond. I am bracketing as well, just to make sure, but there's a bit of smoke coming from these campers on the left hand side. But yeah, it's bracketing now, look. That's the sort of colours we're getting. There's a bit of smoke just drifting on, but it's just like a mirror. I can't believe how well this has come out. But yeah, sunset at Blea Tarn. You can just see that off my shoulder now. It is just like a mirror. So yeah, buzzing. And yeah, absolutely buzzing. So yeah, I'm just rattling shots off now. But yeah, I'll put a time lapse up for you, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, Blea Tarn, it's actually happened. Died down, bit of colour in the sky. So yeah, spot on. Right, I think I'm going to end it now. Still excited with this. So yeah, sunset of Blea Tarn actually came off. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you get excited again, well, so what? That's what landscape photography is about. So yeah, I'll just leave you with this view. So there you go. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.